So, who was the most important gay black character of the late 1990s? Well, if I told you it was Hooper X from the Kevin Smith movie Chasing Amy, I wouldn't be stating the lack of obvious. Dwight Ewell's performance, or as he calls himself now, Mustafa Obafemi, is probably one of the most underrated actors of his era. He did mostly independent productions, but I think he was shafted for Best Supporting Actor nomination for Chasing Amy, although Joey Lauren Adams is the key actor in the show with Ben Affleck, of course. His portrayal of Hooper X, Black Rage, and two of the funniest scenes in black comedy history, and you were real like crazy. Now, Dwight Ewell, born Dwight Edward Ewell, in Williamston, North Carolina, is an American actor known for his roles in films such as Chasing Amy, Amateur, the indie hit Party Girl, and The Guru. Now, he's been kind of in retirement the last 15 years. We'll get into that in a second, but prominent in every role he did. Now, born in Williamstown to teenage parents, his father fought in Vietnam and served 6 years in the U.S. military, while Dwight's mother took care of Dwight and his younger sister. Unhappy in her marriage at 21 years old, Dwight's mom took the children up north, where she felt that she could begin pursuing her career as a singer. The three moved several times before ending up in a rough Stella Wright housing projects on Prince Street in Newark, New Jersey. Dwight and his sister attended the Louise A. Spencer Elementary School in Newark in the mid-70s. In later years, he was enrolled in the Gifted and Talented program in the same school. It was there that his interest in the arts was nurtured. At the age of 9, he began writing plays his teacher would allow him to direct and the students to perform. At the age of 13, he auditioned and was accepted to Arts High School in Newark. In 86, he graduated, and in the fall of that year, he attended the State University of New York's Theater Arts and Film Division's acting program for 4 years. Now, he has worked extensively in independent and art house films. Ewell, again, is best known for his performance in Kevin Smith's Chasing Amy, starring Ben Affleck, where he plays the role of Hooper X, an African-American writer of black militant comic books, who is secretly homosexual but employs the public persona of a violent militant who denounces the Star Wars trilogy as racist, like the opening scene, Black Rage, Black Rage. Imagine Spike Lee as a good actor, and it'll be Hooper X, as we say. Now, Ewell has collaborated with director Hal Hartley on short and feature-length films, including Amateur and Flirt. He's also worked with director Daisy von Schlerler-Mayer twice in the films Party Girl and The Guru. Ewell has worked with film producer Christine Vachon twice on the films Stonewall and Kiss Me Guido. Now, he has not appeared in films since 2011. Following his last film role, he was performing as a stage actor in the LA area prior to suffering an unspecified injury in 2013. He subsequently worked at commercial movie theaters in LA before expressing an intention to resume his film career in 2023. Almost nothing is known about Ewell's private life besides what he's released by his publicists in the 1990s. He has no interviews on record, and despite frequently playing gay characters in film, his real-life sexuality is unknown. So some of the key roles, short films, of course, Cowboy Jesus, Heavy Blow, Flirt, the film Amateur, the film Someone Else's America, and the film version of Flirt, then Party Girl, Stonewall, Anton Mailman, the short film, Brooklyn South, TV series, Chasing Amy, Kiss Me Guido, Nagra. He did a Budweiser commercial directed by Spike Lee in 1998. The Debtors, Dogma, where he played Kane, the gang leader, another Viewscu movie. Hey Joel, Man of the Century, On the Run, The Pavilion, The Waiting Game, Ennsville, The Intern, Punks, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Hooper Lamont, who is probably in a homosexual relationship with the Jason Lee character from Chasing Amy, as we seen to be believed. The Guru, Wheelman, A Mi Amor Mil Dulce, where he played Doom Dus Faux Fool. Pagans, Too Fast, Too Furry. Fighting Words, 90210, the sequel. Adult film, A Hollywood Tale. 26 Miles, Yes to Victory. Eagles in the Chicken Coop, Medium, the TV series. Street Poet, and Here's the Kicker. Now, in 2023, Ewell opened several social media accounts under the name Mustafa Obafemi and expressed a desire to distance himself from his former name, but it's not clear if his SAG or legal name has actually been changed. Now, Janet Maslin was a big supporter of his career when he came out. Now, I'm not saying he's a one-hit wonder, because that'd be kind of strange to say, but the start of the movie it was just so bizarre, where he's on stage and talking about, chickens are coming home to roost, like the Black Militant comic books, which was a thing back in the day. But the idea, ladies and gentlemen, about Chasing Amy, why he was sort of like the fourth lead of the show, but he was sort of like the Greek chorus to tell Holden McNeil's character and also the Banky Edwards character that when he says I'm a minority within a minority within a minority, he's really states that quite good. So, like I said, he was shafted for a Best Supporting Actor performance. I mean, excuse me, not acting performance, supporting actor nomination, because it just seemed everything that needed to be said by the people watching the show, like the gay people watching the show, were talked about. Now, when Chasing Amy was released, it was only at a budget of $250,000, but the movie grossed $12 million in theaters. Now, a top 10 movie at its time. It received mostly positive reviews from critics, but over the years there have been some problems because obviously it was a Miramax production. Harvey Weinstein, Joy Lauren Adams basically came out and said she knew of Rose McGowan being raped at the time when they did the movie, and she feels some it's a hard go. But in 2017, Kevin Smith said, for anyone who watches the movie now and goes like you, the sexual politics are not very subtle. You got to remember it was made by a 27-year-old guy who really didn't know anything and was learning at that moment. As much as it's a movie that closely identified with the gay community, by virtue of the fact that the main character was gay, I would never really think about it as such. To me, it was about a boy who grows up to become a man, but losing everything in the process. Very bittersweet. Now, of course, Sav Rogers' very important documentary, Chasing Amy, discusses the impact the film has had on his life and also the main characters. But there was no, by our research, there was no interview done with Mr. Ewell, or whatever he wants to call it, Mr. Obafemi. So I mean, but this guy, like I said, he could have been a superstar with the right thing, but like I said, he wanted to take a path that was his own, and a writer, producer, director. But the scenes in there were just so natural, and his natural comedic style was kind of weird. But what freaked out about a lot of people is when, like, his diatribe during the movie about how Archie and Jughead were lovers, and denial. So he's playing like a bitchy gay man, but it's more, not say affectation, like you said, he's a proud gay man. But we still don't know if he was gay in real life or not, so that gives us more context. But for what we saw, I grew up with gay people like that, very, very strong mentally and, spiritually, and, it's a performance of a lifetime that really stands out for me as one of the best 1990s. So that's the story of the man we called Dwight Ewell, now known as Mustafa Obafemi. If you like what they're doing here with our movie tributes from the 1990s, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share.